Hey guys, welcome back. Here to share with you my weekly wax empties. I didn't bring up candles, so I cannot believe that it is the end of July. I'm very happy it's the end of July. Um, my kids went back to school here 2 weeks ago, so to me, like, summer's over despite the triple digits. But I still have a lot of summer melting to do. Um, I'm hoping to switch over to fall at the beginning of September, but honestly, if the temps are still super high and I'm just not feeling it, but it's just going to be a long season of melting summer wax. So let me jump right into what I have been forming and finishing. Cotton balls from Kroger, my favorite, the 140 count, the super jumbo. Yes, those are my favorites. A couple non-wax empties. I replaced two wallflowers, one in the laundry room and either the loft or the hallway. I can't remember. So in the laundry room, I have Mediterranean waves, which I don't think I've had this before. It is, let's see, salt water, white sand, beaches, and bright bergamot. Yeah, pretty fresh scent. I can smell this in the laundry room. And then Waikiki Beach coconut. I've had this before. White coconut, saltwater breezes, sun bleached woods. So a nice, um, beachy summer scent. This one I put in 2 days ago. I feel like I switched these out both on the same day. Um, yeah, this one I'm not really smelling, but I find that with the wallflowers. I'm thinking, I don't know, I have so much of them. I may just use them up and then not buy again. Decisions, right? Okay. I'm going to start with the vendor wax. So I have, for bags, I have a few from Rose Girls. This is the Giving Tree. It is blackberries, kiwi, lush greens, bamboo leaves, and soft amber. So pretty, fruity, a little green, I would say. The blackberries and the kiwi together are really, really pretty. I love Rose Girls blackberries. It comes across, when I smell it on cold, and I've said this before, it reminds me of grape bubblegum, but that is not how it warms. It is a delicious, juicy blackberry, not floral, not perfumey. Love, love her blackberry. This was great. I had not that much left in here, and I used it in my living room. So that was great. Another one that I only had a little bit left of was Bomberry White Tea, which is blackberry, pomegranate, pineapple, and crisp white tea. You definitely got the white tea, which was just refreshing and pretty. The pineapple did not overtake this, which I'm not always the biggest fan. I don't like pineapple by itself, but when mixed right with other fruits, fantastic. Again, with her blackberry and the pomegranate, just a fruity, refreshing scent. I warmed what I had left of this in my kitchen. I've warmed it all throughout, like living room, kitchen, dining room before, but I just had enough for kitchen. And this went, I'm going to say, probably about 6 hours. And I'm going to say the same about this one. Ooh, these bags are much thinner than that one. Anyway, yeah, but when it was going for that time, it was a good medium. And then a favorite that I absolutely love, and I just feel like hers is like the best of the best, is Campfire Marshmallows. Gooey marshmallows with a hint of warm, smoky campfire. I absolutely love this. This is always a fantastic performer, always a repurchase. I think I have a couple bags left. Oh, it's just so, so good. Any time of year. Any time of year. Love this one. It's not smoky. It says a hint of warm, smoky campfire. It is that gooey marshmallow. So wonderful. Absolutely love this one. from Rainbow Melts, I did Cookie Butter Cafe. This is sugar cookies, buttery brown sugar, sugar cookie dough, and espresso. This was a beast. Yeah, this is so, so strong. That, I don't know if it's the buttery brown sugar, it's gotta be, is, comes across, at least to my nose, as like caramel, which I'm not always the biggest fan with, but I'm so happy that this had espresso and sugar cookies, so it helped kind of like take away that like sticky feeling that caramel gives me. This was great. This was a absolute beast. Like all day in the kitchen and dining room. And this was just poured, well, not just, this was poured in May. Really fantastic. Finished up this big Mama Jamma from Lavender and Speckles in Calm Nights. So this is a blend of Calm and Wild, which is sweet lavender and iced vanilla woods. And then it has marshmallow, vanilla, sea salt, driftwood, and a hint of s'mores. It's their version of Bath & Body Works Beach Nights. Oh, this is beautiful. I have warmed this open concept. I've had this for a while. She doesn't put dates. I'm going to say over a year. I did warm this a few times in open concept, but for the majority, this is a bedroom melt for me, and it does wonderful. This is in her harder formula, and I have Scentsy warmers in my bedroom, and it did great. I would put I say a cube, but a shape, a bunt in each warmer, and a lot of the times I would get a good 48 hours. So this is a beautiful, beautiful scent. The name of it, Calm Nights, very, very fitting. Okay, a couple from Second and Spruce. This is from the Roadshow collection. This is, I can't even read, Carnival Week Cupcakes. This was poured 7/12 of 24. It's pink lemonade, lemon drop cookies, vanilla cupcakes, cotton candy, buttercream, and raspberry drizzle. Her pink lemonade is knock your socks off delicious. This is so great. If you have ever tried, which, I mean, I talk about other vendors in Empties and all other times, but if you've ever had the lemonade from Rose Girls, you know what a powerhouse that is. This pink lemonade is equally as strong. It's sweet, it's tart, it's got that bakery-ness. I didn't get a lot of raspberry, which I was totally fine with. Oh, this was so amazing. You get the cotton candy. This was just a great blend. Loved this. I didn't have the full, it wasn't full when I started melting that. I think I warmed some of it at the beginning of the summer. And then last but not least from Second and Spruce, this was from the Summer Lovin' sampler. So this was poured last July. This was Magic Whip. This might be the last thing that I have from the Summer Loving sampler. This one made me the most nervous, only because of the pineapple. I thought it was really going to overtake the blend, which again, not the biggest fan of pineapple. So this has pineapple whip, orange creamsicle, coconut milk, lemon sugar, waffle cone crumbles. This orange was dreamy and delicious. It is an orange creamsicle. And that is really what I got. Orange creamsicle with coconut with a little like swirl of pineapple in here. I didn't really get the waffle cone. But you got the lemon. It was just nice, citrusy deliciousness with not a ton of pineapple, which I was very happy about. Really, really enjoyed this. And this was like an all-day performer. So I was scared of it for nothing. It did very well. Okay, on to some clamshells. I went through 1, 2, 3 from Bright House Scents. So I'm kind of struggling with performance here. I have warmed some of her stuff in my bedroom, and I find that it does pretty good. But then I took these and I warmed them in my open concept, and they were light. Now again, I get it. It's summer. My air is going, all that. But I do have vendors whose wax performs despite the central air. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I think like going forward, I just need to stick with vendors that I know are going to perform open concept, and then I don't have to wonder like, oh, okay, this is going to have to be a bedroom scent. I want to warm stuff in my bedroom because I want to warm it there, not because I have to, because it doesn't perform anywhere else. So with that being said, these were, by no means were these duds. I was just really hoping that they were going to be stronger. So I mixed these two. Strawberry banana cream pie, which is pie crust. I'm going to have to look at this. Pie crust loaded with banana cream, strawberry pound cake, which is Bath and Body Works type, and strawberry jam. Then topped with chocolate whipped cream. I didn't get any chocolate, which I'm fine with, not a fan. Pie crust, so light. And I love pie crust. And I'm getting, when I smell her clams empty, that clamshell note, which I couldn't smell it when the wax was in here. But anyway, banana, yes. Light. Strawberry, yes. I would say strawberry was the dominant note in here. But 4 hours, you guys, 4 hours. And I mixed it with strawberry wedding cake. Wedding cake, strawberry buttercream, and strawberry jam filling. Same thing, just light. Like, you knew it was there, but I couldn't smell it in, like, if I was in my office, which I don't have a door, and I went down the hall into, like, the kitchen, living room, dining room, this wasn't leaving that area. So, I don't know. It was poured in March. And this one was poured in April. So for me, that's like plenty of cure time. I don't know. I still have quite a bit. I'm going to just continue to melt. I don't want to have to force it to be in my bedroom if that's not where I want to melt it. So I'm not sure about that. Okay, this one I did warm in my bedroom. And it's the Turosa 71, the Sol de Janeiro type, caramel and macadamia, creamy coconut, creme with a vanilla. Oh, a vanilla base. This was good. This was just like it. But again, you know, in my bedroom, like it wasn't light, but it wasn't quite a medium. It was in between, I would say. And I put this in, I'm going to say probably about 7 o'clock at night. And I get up at 5:30 in the morning. So 10:30, I could smell it in my bedroom. But by morning, nothing, which I know that's asking a lot for it to go that long. But yeah, so I wouldn't repurchase any of these. I still have more, so I'm hoping for some more like hits. From CQ, this is Party Spread. It is strawberry shortcake with mounds of vanilla cream. Sorry, my old eyes. Cupcakes at Tiffany's and raspberry jam donuts. Oh my goodness. This is scrumptious. So this I have in my dining room and kitchen. This I warmed in my dining room and kitchen. This is so delicious. You 100% can tell that there's donut in here. The raspberry jam donuts, yes, you get that donut shop, like walking into a donut shop fragrance. You get her strawberry shortcake, vanilla cream. I've said this before. I don't know that my nose actually smells vanilla or if it just smells like a creaminess without like a flavor, if that makes sense. And then good old delicious cupcakes at Tiffany's. Oh my gosh, this makes you want to eat dessert. Party spread. This was amazing. I wish I had gotten a couple clams of this. So I could have done like kitchen, living room, dining room, and even like my office. How wonderful to sit at my desk and breathe this in, but I didn't. So that will be a next time when Anya offers that. Okay, so that is all my vendor wax. I'm going to move on to Scentsy, and I have quite a bit of it. So if you were here for Just Vendor, thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I truly, truly appreciate it. We're going to jump into Scentsy. I am going to take a sip of my coffee. Okay. So I got through a ton of Scentsy. And let me just explain. I do have a lot of warmers in my house. I do work from home. I do melt wax 24/7 unless I am going away overnight. Then my warmers go off. Nothing gets warmed. But I have a pretty deep drawer in my office that I just load up with Scentsy bars. Stuff that, you know, is summery right now. I have 2 warmers in my office. It's a pretty decent size. Sometimes I put 2 cubes in each warmer. Sometimes I put 3 cubes in each warmer. So I end up with like leftovers that I can't, like, you know, like 2 pieces left that I can't warm again in my office. So then I take those and I will warm the 1 or 2 pieces that I have left in bathrooms. So I get quite a stockpile of clams in my office drawer. Anyway, and I also warm a lot of Scentsy upstairs in the loft and hallway. So there's that. I do get through a lot, and it is what it is. All right, so let's start out with Provence Lavender. Absolutely, I love this. I cannot believe how in love with this I am. Yeah, this does it for me. I don't know why, and it is just lavender, like wild lavender. It's not a sweet lavender. It's realistic lavender. This is currently available. I love this. This is my, oh, I didn't put woolly slippers in my club, and I really need a lavender. Yeah, I haven't gotten sick of this. I love it. It is currently available if I didn't already say that. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to see this again in the fall, winter. I think I saw that. Love it. Bedroom and in my master bathroom. Pink cotton. This was bathrooms. So like the boys' bathroom, my bathroom. Not in the, I didn't warm this in the half bath. This is not available, sadly. This is clean cotton, pink berries, and vanilla sugar. This is just a fun, fruity laundry scent. The way laundry should be. It's not astringent. It's not piercing, overbearing, anything. I wish Scentsy would bring back pink cotton. I know a lot of people really, really, really enjoy that one. It's a good one. Ace. So I didn't even haul the stuff I got from Bring Back My Bar, you guys, because I had placed an order with some customers that wanted stuff, and I didn't get all the Bring Back My Bar. As consultants, we do have early access. Stuff I had either tried before, I wasn't interested in, I was trying to behave. I didn't need the whole kit. So as I watch people's reviews and stuff, I just kind of like picked a few that I thought that I might like. And this Ace I picked up purely because the scent notes were so bizarre, and I had no idea how Scentsy was going to make this work. So it was curiosity that caused me to purchase this one. This is tangerine, lavender, dark chocolate, and musky amber. I don't like this. I didn't take it out of my warmers. I wanted to see how long it would go, but this was in my loft in the hallway. So 4 warmers, 2 cubes in each warmer. This just smelled to me like drugstore cologne or like Axe. I don't know. I didn't like this. It did last over 24 hours. I could detect lavender in here, but the rest of the notes, like tangerine, I don't know. This was like a body spray cologne gone wrong, in my opinion. Now, that's all scent preference. There are probably people that like this type of fragrance that, you know, like that kind of, I'm sorry, I'm not meaning any disrespect, but like a cheap cologne scent. That's just like very generic. That is really what I got from this. I am incredibly happy that I tried it because the scent notes really, really intrigued me. I just thought they sounded so bizarre and I wanted to see how Scentsy made that work, but absolutely not a repurchase. Lemon, sugar, and sage. I think this was the June scent of the month. May, June, I'm not really sure. But this is lemon, blue, sage, sugarcane. I did like this. It was pretty. You definitely get the sage. The lemon was very bright and present. But this, out of all the lemons from Scentsy, this came across the most to me like you would use it for like a bathroom cleaner or a counter clean or like to wash your floors. Happy to have tried it. I really thought that I was going to fall in love with this one, but I am great sticking with lemon sorbet, squeeze the day, and the lemongrass. Like I don't need to add another, but glad I tried it. That one was probably, I'm going to say 8 hours. So there's that. Okay. Wild Seaside from the Destination collection that Scentsy came out with. This you cannot buy by itself unless you add it to your club. You can buy, and I'm pretty sure it's still available. You can get the whole collection. This is blue lavender, ocean moss, and white driftwood. So this was one that I warmed in my office. I put 3 cubes in each warmer, and it was nice. Again, air going. I would say this was like a good medium. I think I left it in my office warmers for 2 full days, and it was nice. It wasn't like crazy in your face. I would get like nice like whiffs of this. It was calming. But then I had 2 cubes left and I put it in my half bath and it smelled completely different. Again, smaller space, that door is usually closed. That stayed in the bathroom for like 3 or 4 days at the same, like, it was like a high intensity scent. And then when it was done, it was done. So I did like this. I'm happy that I did purchase the Destination collection, but it's not going to be a repeat purchase for me. Okay, mixed these 2 together up in the loft on 2 different occasions. This is Tropical Coconut Nectar, which is available, mixed with Island Bloom, which I really love this one. I was kind of unsure about the Tropical Coconut Nectar. I didn't really like how it smelled on cold. That peach had me concerned that it might turn a little cat pee-ish with pineapple. Yeah. This is available. It's coconut, peach, and pineapple. Like I said, I was nervous to warm it on its own, so I mixed 1-to-1 with Island Bloom, which I know that I love. And Island Bloom is also available. It's Starfruit, Watermelon, and Island Palm. This was a really nice combination. Tropical fruity, great hot summer, warm. If I had more of the Tropical Coconut Nectar, I would mix it again with Island Bloom, and I would try it in my open concept because I do think that it would hold up for open concept. So happy to have tried this combination. I don't have any desire to warm the Tropical Coconut Nectar on its own, so happy to have mixed that, and it did well. Really, really do love that Island Bloom. You do get the watermelon note in there, and it's nice. Sun Drenched Cotton. This was just okay. I really wanted to love this one. It just smells like a basic laundry scent to me. Again, wanted this to be so much more, something special. It's cotton sweetened with creamy coconut and white woods. That laundry, like I said, is there with an overabundance, in my opinion, of white woods. Again, from the Destination collection, just nothing that was remarkable to me. And again, I'm not trying to be negative. These are my thoughts, how things perform in my home, and it just, I don't know, fell short, I guess. Another combination, and it was fabulous, was Barefoot Beach mixed with Bonfire Beach. This was great. Again, upstairs, loft, hallway area. Barefoot Beach is sweet coconut, macadamia, and driftwood. I do really like this. Now, is this going to blow you out of your house? Not in my house, it doesn't, but it is a nice scent. Not over the top. It's like a steady medium. Yeah, and I feel that this definitely has gotten stronger from sitting. And with an absolute favorite that I love all year round by itself, fabulous. Bonfire Beach is toasted marshmallow, white flint, sandalwood, and salty sea air. Yeah, this was just like a nice beachy vacation. Definitely would warm these together again, even in the fall, because I feel like the macadamia in here and that driftwood isn't just summer. This would be, this to me, I would say spring, summer, early fall. Happy to have more of this. This is not making it, I'm pretty sure, into the fall catalog. I could be wrong. So I say if you are a fan of Bonfire Beach, definitely, and you have a club, or you don't have a club, start one. Bonfire Beach is just really good. I've loved this one forever. And great combination right there. So that is everything, you guys. That is, oh no. I finished up 2 room sprays from Scentsy. I have, I don't know, 4 or 5 of these. None of them are full. They're all like partials, but I don't use these for anything. So to me, they're just like taking up space on the shelf. It was a great way to like test a scent maybe before purchasing it. Coconut and lemongrass and kukui and coconut. I just put these on the back of the water tank in the bathroom. And you can kind of use these as you would like potpourri, spray it in your toilet bowl. Or yeah, so that's what I've been doing with these. And I just want to get through them. These I probably got, I think since he was sending these to us during like for scent of the month. If we bought the kit, and sometimes you acquire some in the whiff box. This isn't for me. So that is how I am getting through these, and I'll be very happy when I say I have 0 left. So that is everything, you guys. Very successful, accomplishing week of melting wax. Again, I tend to always have way more hits than misses. Again, not everything works in everybody's house. My experience with a vendor may be completely and totally different than yours, but I say this and I'll say it again. If there is a vendor that sparks your interest, try them. Place a small order, give it a try. Test the wax, see how it does. If they tell you to cure it for 2 weeks, cure it for two weeks, try it. It may end up being your most favorite vendor. And again, my house size, it's hot, central air, ceiling fans, all the things. I need workhorse wax. And I am lucky enough that I do have some vendors that do perform no matter what is going on in the house. So everybody has their favorites. Everybody has their vendors or Scentsy blends that work, that are favorites, that you may like, that I don't like, vice versa, whatever. So just keep that in mind. And that is everything that I have. I hope that you all have an amazing rest of your week, that you are melting things that bring you joy and make you smile. Have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend. Take care, you guys, and I'll talk to you in my next one.